welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue when they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Liberty Flames. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Flames will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So the East Carolina Pirates will have some work to do after that short return. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys. He makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You got playing with ball behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Pocket starts to collapse. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. From midfield, looking for room. Slips through the line. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Liberty Flames offense will take the field for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of him.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge.
And that pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks in the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. A little floater there that falls incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Going downfield for the big play. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Setting up the screen. Still running up the 40. Afterburner's coming. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Flames have pushed it inside the 20. To the ground with the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Touchdown, Liberty! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on him.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be brought down. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Paul, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
You do that again, and you'll be right here beside me. You've got to go out. You've got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff is going to be afraid to throw this around.
Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Fires left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And I tell you what, I know it's right when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them. Man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Gonna run it. It's Frost. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying play action. Looking to scramble. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They're working that left side. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the move, still looking. At the 40, there he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackled, but he has a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy that's setting his tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the bat. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
He's got it and still on his feet. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. We've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. And the Pirates will punt it away on fourth down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Kicks it high and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down through the air. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David. And the ball is intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Running back searching for a hole. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Pirates want to crank the tempo.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. The quarterback throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat. Where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that.
After the productive first down play in 2nd and 6. Going to the running game. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. It's a draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch, called for and made. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
and he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Quick release on the RPO. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The Flames are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds his man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's close. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
On second down, they'll take to the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Makes the grab on the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He wants to throw here on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
He'll take it himself. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly. Ready.
How about this on 1st and goal to get to the wide receiver? And they'll knock him down. The Flames headed quickly to the line. Fast motion from the offense. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Release to the back. And they're not on the same page there. Four punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On the ground, it's Spears. Got room at the 35. so important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Going up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around.
325.
He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And he intercepts it. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. Unleashes one deep. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point of the offense to make it big. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before we go into halftime.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Pirates want to move quickly. From the gun on third down. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day so far there today in Lynchburg. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Pirates will kick it off to start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Gets it out fast. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. This offense has a second down play.
42 Smoc.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man in the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Going deep. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. The give out of the gun. Smashes through. Pretty good job. To the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
This has been a frustrating day. Yeah. Down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. The run from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got his man downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The aerial assault continues. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Flames will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Flames line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Liberty! And the stomping has commenced. They'll try to Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They go right back to it. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you're like, you got them a little bit tired.
Wow, the quarterback got away with one there. He's lucky that defender dropped that pass because if he picks it, he might have taken that one to the house.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. If you're not making a miss, you've got to have 2 hands on the ball.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
This defense really has their hands full, guys. They got to play with great eye discipline because they don't know who's going to be keeping the football in the run game. And that time, you saw the QB.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He fires to the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Flames line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. 2nd down coming up.
55, sweep. Check. Flip.
They try to pop a run on the draw. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Using the quick game. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Tried to move that pile forward. He made... down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Flames with the 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Got a lot of running room. And finally, out of bounds. Explosive run by this ball carrier.
How many ways can I get it to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the offense. Dialing up the 2nd down pass play. Safe completion on the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. That's a fly. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Okay, ready?
They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, looking to pass. They're trying to get to it. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. A 1st down sack and record drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
29 Philly.
He's looking to throw it. Skips away from pressure. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field. They got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Goes to the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Flames are in the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.